see a world behind them. No more time, sinking into the silence, reaching out for something you may never find, looking for a reason not to lose your mind. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to, praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know. To lose your mind. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to, praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know. Feel like you're caught in a world you don't belong to, praying that you'll make it home. I know you're scared that the place you love is gone. Don't fear what you do not know. Oh, I dream just to be where you are, in a world I can see where you are, though you are meant to be. Wish you're here next to me, where you are. dream just to be where you are, in a world I can see where you are, though you are meant to be. Wish you're here next to me, where you won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world.
Hello! Welcome back! Oh my god, it's been like 300 years. Hold on. It was good. It was good. I ended up. Okay, so I should have planned it out a lot better. That was my main takeaway, honestly, not gonna lie. That would have been super helpful. But I did have a lot of fun. I know it is. It is. It is. I'm so sorry about that. Actually, that's one of my resolutions this year. So thank you very much. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you much. Appreciate it. Hold on. Thank you guys for waiting. Welcome back. Happy New Year. It's 2026. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, how did we get here? Okay, so as you guys know, was on vacation for the last week, and I did not bring my book. But, yes, Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. Guys, I am working on my vision board. We can look at that later if you guys want. It's not done at all. It's not done at all. But we can look at it later, maybe possibly. Um Anywho, painting a book. I do have books for today. We're not going to do the usual book because obviously I couldn't read it without having it. But I got some new art books and I have some old art books. And I want to look at those with you guys. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have these art books and I never really take the inspo I should be from them. So I'm trying to do that today with you guys. Oh my god. Okay. So this one I saw at the BMA. Actually, two of these. This one and this one. They're having the BMA is the Baltimore Museum of Art. So it's a long drive. I was gonna say it's a short little hop, skip, and jump, and it actually is not at all. It's a long freaking drive to get there. It's a long drive. Anywho, I got this book by Egon Schiele. Actually, it's not by Egon Schiele. It's about Egon Schiele, and I'm also not sure that that's how you say his name. So there's that. But basically, he's an artist that my professor in college recommended me that I look at because of paintings that I have where I use a lot of color in the skin. That's something that he does. Okay, so the only thing I don't like about this book is that it has this little thing on it. It's like a page, but like it's attached, and it's super annoying. Like, what am I supposed to? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just fold it back in. Okay, that works. That works. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Gone. Gone forever. Anywho, he was an artist that my professor was saying I should take inspiration from, just to give you guys a peek. Oh gosh. Okay, actually I'm gonna find some faves. Ooh, I should bookmark them. I just saw my, here it is. My little handy dandy stickers. Post-its. So, okay, so something really cool about Egon Schiele is that he actually studied under Gustav Klimt, who you probably know from The Kiss. Wait, guys. Who you probably know from The Kiss. Let me see if I can find it. Which is like a very yellow, colorful piece, where the bodies emerge from, or really the heads and hands emerge from the what looks like a background. It's really, really cool. Oh wait, I can pull it up on here. Gustav Klimt also inspired, yes, you know what I'm talking about. Um, he also inspired some of the work, or is featured a lot in Wes Anderson's Grand Budapest Hotel. Great movie if you haven't seen it. But he's a great artist, and like he's maybe not one of my favorites, but I do like his use of color. Okay, let me just show you the painting I'm talking about. Okay. This is the painting. Okay, so give me like 1 second to give you guys a good pick. Oh, also look what I did, guys. I don't know if I'll use it all the time. I might as well. We'll give it a try for today. What's the harm? What's the harm? There's no harm. There's no harm. Okay. Gustav Klimt. The Kiss. Let me share with you. Oh my god! Whoopsie daisy. Grabbed the wrong thing there. Okay. Right screen with Cam. Okay, so this is the kiss. Oh, guys. Oh, and, 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 and. Where's my cellular device? I got to see Gustav Klimt in person at the BMA. It was so amazing. Wait, I'm gonna show it to you guys. The guy was true to his comment that he kind of just didn't want us to bother him. And I mean, yes and no. I introduced them, but he really did not interact with us at all. Like he met us when we like welcomed us, but then he was like, peace out. It was so fun though. Oh my god, I wish I had spent the museum that has these, the Broad in LA. I almost went, guys. I almost went and I didn't go because, gosh darn it, you needed a ticket. At the time, I needed it to go, or I wanted to go. And unfortunately, I didn't have that ticket. So, I didn't go. Yeah, literally like high and by. It was interesting. But the trip itself was really fun. Made or have seeds planted for a lot of different connects, which I'm really excited about. Um, but I will see how they grow. We'll see how they grow. There was a point where we were at a party that was streaming on Kick. Guys, I didn't even know that like Kick had streaming. Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know why I said S, LOL. Okay, this is the work. Pine Forest. It looks so much better in person. I mean, the person from Instagram? What person from Instagram? Oh. I'm just realizing that the gosh darn it. From Instagram? Oh wait, you mean the person that texted me? It was actually like a text to my phone number. Where's my phone? Hold on. It was like a text to my actual phone number. Give me like 1 second. Got it. Yeah, so I have so many pictures from museums. And no, I didn't reach out to them. I thought that would be weird. And I think it might be a scam because I got another text very similar and it was like when it happens once, it's like, oh, this is a coincidence. But it's happened twice at this point, so I'm like, I don't know if this is real. With AI nowadays, yeah, it's not about so many things that you should not have to ask it about. My gosh. Okay. Oh, guys, I went to the last bookstore. Oh, thank you. I have new lighting, and um, I made some adjustments, and um, it is a chat box. I'm upgrading. I'm taking steps. Also, part of the reason why the wait was so long today. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. The wait was long. Not gonna lie. 20 minutes was nothing. 4 boxes in the chat box? Oh. A transparent. I know, I couldn't find a transparent one. Or it came like a set. I guess I could take it from a different one, maybe? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, I will. I will. That's a good note. Can I do that? Is that something I can do right now? No. Seriously, let's just relax. Let's just relax. I did go to this. Oh, I should have made a slideshow. A theme? Yeah, I'm using a theme, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. For the alerts and widgets. Yeah, from Streamlabs. Oh my god. It is a theme. Is that bad? I don't know. I don't know. Is that a problem? Do people not do that? I feel like people do that. Do. Anyway, let me see. I don't know if I can even edit this live, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Let's say it would be a widget. Chat box, clear chat box. How do I find that? Anyway, cluttered. Interesting. Okay, let's see. How about a little bit of that? A little bit of. Oh no. Let's leave that there. And I don't know. I think that's fine. Okay. Enough of that. Let's talk about the books. Hey, SSJ. Ooh, wait. Guys, I need to get my the emotes done. Oh my god, I have to write that down because I want to have some. Oh my gosh, no reason not to. I'm gonna be so freaking awesome. Oh yeah, I have that one. I'm gonna be so freaking crazy this year. Just watch. Just watch. I forgot what I was writing down. Emotes. Okay. Maybe I'm always crazy. We'll see. Okay, so Egon Schiele was taught by Gustav Klimt. Great artist we just looked at. And he was recommended to me from my professor. He has such an interesting style and use of color. And I really like his like poses. First of all, look at this. What the? Like, what the? Oh. I don't think you guys are supposed to see that one. Whoops. Anyway. Uh-oh. It's art, Twitch. Don't ban me. Anywho, things like this. Like the use of color, the use of line. Great way to start the year. Yeah. What? So he does do some nudes. And he does not. He doesn't like make it tasteful at all. He doesn't care about that. It's apparent. But this is another. He did hella self portraits, and I also like that because I do a lot of self portraits, and so I was like, I get it, I get it. But I also want to branch out this year. I really want to do more work from models, and I just want to do more work that's okay. So my goal this year. One of my goals. I'm gonna show you guys on my. Don't mind the pile on my bed. Don't worry about that. You don't see anything. Okay, so part of my vision board was working on my art style, and I really want to. Hold on. I really want to move my art into this direction. And I noticed that other artists will be like, okay, well, they start with the concept and then they actually make it into a thing before they move on to editing and everything. And I want to start doing that process, and I want my art to start moving into a direction that's close to this style, like this kind of vibe. And I think that having a vibe will help me like make sense of the artwork. Also, I have this over here, hold on, this side, where I thought that was so cute. So I cut out this vineyard into the shape of a wine bottle, and then I did the corks at the top, and then a wine bottle inside, and a glass. I was like, this is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna work on that another time. For today, let's get back to business. And then I want to do some games later. Anywho. Hi, Mahmood. I'm good. How are you? It's been a while. Happy New Year. Okay. Oh no, I'm getting oils on it. What happened to my camera? It's the same camera. I have better lighting though, and I put it on an actual stand. I got some great gifts this Christmas. So, upgrading. My day is going well. It was pretty relaxing to start, and then I kind of got kicked into like gear. So, happy birthday! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, or said like cheers I could do or something. Happy birthday! That's so nice. How was your day? What did you do? How did you celebrate? You went to school. That makes sense. That makes sense. School is like a non-negotiable. Yeah. Okay. Do your like class sing to you or anything? That's awesome. I think 17 is a good age. Oh, happy birthday! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Does anybody else have like good news? I feel like we haven't like caught up in so long. Oh, nice! Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, that's fun. Okay, cool. And you bought it yourself. What kind of cake do you like? I'm partial to chocolate. But I know there are other flavors or whatever. But it's either chocolate or red velvet for me. Like I refuse. Yeah, that was the best one. That's the best one. And then red velvet is just red chocolate. So it's like, yeah, what else am I gonna get? What else am I gonna get here? Come on, be realistic. Chocolate cake is the best. Oh, do you like typically do gifts? Or is there anything that you wanted? I've also realized like I have stopped doing gifts with my family. I don't know like when it stopped. But like I feel like I guess it's kind of stopped like a couple years ago. But I feel like I haven't been doing them as much. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Um, is there anything you wanted? I got new lights, this camera stand, um some blush, um for Christmas, not for my birthday. um ooh, like one of those ones you solve and like do the little like loop it through. I just recently saw Now You See Me, so I'm like a little bit in magic mode. Like, oh yeah, magic is so cool. A wooden puzzle box? Wait, let me see if I know what you're talking about. Is it like a thingamabobber? I don't I feel like the one I'm thinking of is not expensive, so I'm like maybe we're not on the same page. Wooden puzzle box. Okay, the ones I'm seeing are like 17 bucks. Huh. Is it like a specific brand or something? Or like, how come it's so expensive? Yeah, what I'm seeing is this. Um, big one? I still am not seeing it, but like this is the kind of thing you mean, right? The the lament configuration? What does that mean? Is that the box that I'm supposed to look at? Architecture. Cool. Oh wait, no, that's not what you wrote. Ar- Archetico. Nope. Okay. Oh, it was Architecto. Huh. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my. Wait, what is PHP? I'm sorry, I saw 100,000 and I was like, dollars? Dollars is crazy. Dollars? Or what? What are you saying? No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. But that's what you mean. Golly. That's a lot for a box, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That does seem like a lot. However, comma. It is doable. It is very doable for 80. 100,000 I would think about not getting the box. Honestly. $100,000 is pretty steep. Pretty steep in my opinion. In my humble opinion. I don't know about that one, but and I also feel like there are oh, have you seen the other like there are the like the little anyway, yeah. Sorry, that's really cool. I used to be really into them. I used to be really into puzzles. I haven't been as much, but I still have a lot of puzzles I want to complete. The thing is time and like storage because where am I going to put that? Not only where am I going to put it like when it's done, but like where can I leave it to work on it over and over again? And I could put it on like the dining room table, but other people use it, so it would just take up space for no reason. Okay, let's look at the next book. Okay, so I've had like this is Amy Sherald, The World We Make. She has an exhibit up at the Baltimore Museum of Art right now. I didn't get to see it. It was like a separate ticket and it was sold out. It's sold out until like this month. And I went last month. Well, which was like a few days ago, but still. Ooh. Ooh, that would be fun. Or fun to see, I guess. And I have had I have had mixed feelings about Amy Sherald for some time, honestly, because of her grayscale skin. Personally, I love to use color, as you guys know. So color is super important to me. And you'll see it in her work. She does not use color in skin tone. Well, hardly. Oh, this is a good image. Like the skin tones are very much grayscale. She uses color in other aspects. This is the whole painting, but she doesn't use color like on the skin tones as much. And that's always kind of like what is going on? What's happening? Where is it? Okay. But she's incredibly famous, and this style has worked for her. She did the portrait of, no, exactly. This is her chosen style. But what was interesting to find out when I was reading the book was that she uses that because she's trying to talk about colorism and like how it shouldn't matter as much. The color shouldn't matter. And I was like, okay, I can see the reasoning. I can see the reasoning. That kind of makes sense. Though at the same time, I do feel like you should celebrate the differences instead of erasing it. It feels erased to me, but I mean, to each their own. um, yeah, to each their own. And her work is so beautiful. It looks very smooth. Let me show you. Yeah. Even in the detail, I mean, especially in the detail shots, you can tell even more how smooth her work looks. Like, the gears and bolts are not necessarily known for being smooth, but she makes it look so smooth and clean and crisp, I guess. Smooth, clean, and crisp. So I do like that about her work and her ability to do textures. My gosh. This gave me major Cruella de Vil vibes, and I was here for it. I was like, yeah, why would you not? Why would you not have a burqa like that? Or like Olivia Pope from this painting. Uh, and the color schemes. I've been thinking a lot about color schemes lately. I just recently watched a video talking about different kinds of color palettes, and there is a palette that stood out to me that's very, very popular apparently, is the Zoran palette, which has titanium white, yellow ochre, cad red, and cadmium red, and ivory black. Which is a very limited palette, and it's missing a blue. But what I also learned was that ivory black is technically a very, very dark blue. So you can substitute it and use, oh, yeah. That makes sense. I'm sorry. Let me give you an example. Okay. And that is a great point, SSJ. Let me give you some context. So the yellow ochre. I hope I have all of those to show. Yellow ochre is a very muted yellow. It's like a mustard kind of color. It's really nice um, for I'd say underpaintings mostly. By the time I'm working on an actual um, yellow color, I would I have what I've found out is called a maximalist palette. Well, not really. I do the primaries and then white, which is called the RGB, red, blue, yellow palette. But my primary colors are not the typical ones. Oh my gosh, this is so raw sienna. This one is really good for making skin tones or burnt sienna. I honestly don't really use yellow ochre, so I might not have it. Oh, but I have the internet! Oh my god, guys, the internet is so useful. We should try it sometime. Okay, it's called the Zorn palette. Maybe type into place. Literally. Okay. The Zorn palette. Okay. Zorn palette is titanium white. Okay, I heard ivory black, but Mars black should work. Unless it's not derived from blue. Because this is the only blue, close color to blue that's on this palette. And you'll need blue to make a lot of different, um, a lot of different values. Plus a cadmium red and a yellow ochre, which this is the mustardy color I was talking about. I almost never use well, I do use cad red, but I prefer naphthol red. I think it's brighter, and I like the consistency better. Cad red is a little bit thicker, and it doesn't blend as easily. You can add oil, but it's not as seamless. Then I have over here the kinds of colors you can make. So like we were talking about, the blue comes from the black. Like there's no, in fact, this is pretty cool. I want to do that. I've been thinking about doing I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna do different color palette color palette paintings. Oh my gosh. I think that could be cool. So Zorn is like that. Then we have the RBY. Arby's. We have the meats. No, but seriously? So there's that palette, and then the red, blue, yellow palette. So for some of the palettes, it's very specific colors, like the Zorn palette, but then for other palettes, they are more like freeform, like the RBY palette. You can use any red, blue, or yellow. Then there's the Printer's palette, which is like the CMY cyan, magenta, yellow, which you can pick whatever colors you want. To an extent. But magenta, the problem with that is that you don't really get a true red color. You have more of a pink, a hot pink. Okay, anywho. That was that. So, the book goes through so many paintings, but I really liked her style of making everything look so smooth. I really like that about her style. Especially how like pristine it looks. I think it's to make black art, like you're filling a void that's been like in dire need for many, many years. So making that art and making it I'd say elevated is really, really good to see. I feel like she's such a big inspiration. Not only just the look at how crisp this linen is. Like, the details are so subtle. I don't know if you can even see them. But I really like that about her work. I think she is an icon. But like, I do miss the color. I can't lie. What? This would be so... Ah! Especially since you can tell she has such a good handle on color with all the other things. Like, please. Oh my god. Anywho, let's go on to the next artist. Egon Schiele is so cool. Let's go back to him for like a hot second. There is a piece that I really liked that my professor, that was the one my professor told me with or when she introduced him to me, she told me about or showed me. Oh, look at this. Golly. Look at that. That is really freaking nice. Ah, guys, I'm so excited to experiment with my work. Oh, these are so cool. Honestly, I would buy the book. Oh, the colors here are so muddy and yet and yet they just make sense. Oof. Another angle, another pose. Like, this is how we can get away with doing so many uh self-portraits as well, because he changes it up so much. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll have to bookmark it for you guys another time, but for today that's okay. Okay, I have another artist here. His name is Jeremy Mann. This artist I've actually had the pleasure of meeting. He signed my book. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, this one I got separately. He has 3 volumes now. He just released the most recent volume a couple years ago, and he's probably working on another one, I hope. But he has so many like cityscapes. He stopped doing the cityscapes, and it ended up becoming a huge a huge loss because the collectors really enjoyed the cityscapes from him. Yeah, they and I mean, you can understand why, especially when he does a rainy city scene. Oh my gosh, so cool. Yeah, no, and these have a quality to them that's so painterly. In the books, he also does interviews and things towards the end where he talks about his process and his inspiration. And he isn't the kind of artist that's like limitless. Like, he's just like, oh, you don't have a brush? Make one. Use a can of tomato soup. Like, what do you mean? Okay, and then he also does figures. I also need to vet this area because I know, right? Okay, Christmas Day, I erroneously thought the End Mall would be open, and it wasn't. But it was so eerie to be in an empty space. It's like that game, oh, this is too tight. Like the Backrooms game, or even like pools. Definition of telling you to get to creating. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, that's never bad advice. You can always start today. You can always start today. I'm sure you can get the same effect depending on the time of day. But that was crazy. COVID was really a time. Wow. You can draw. You can paint. You can photograph. You can print. You can literally do anything. Make. Okay. Oh, gosh. I keep wanting to show you one, and then there's like some stuff I can't put on Twitch on the other areas. Okay, but like, look at this. I'll wait until I'm 50 is crazy. That's crazy. Okay. This is the kind of work he does. The drapery in here. The drapery. So nice. My gosh. Okay. And then he also does like very few. Honestly, that's not what he typically. Oh, the cat pictures. That's exactly what I was thinking of. He is in love with cats. My goodness. It's so funny because he has so many cats and he's like a big like cat person, but then his like icon is a red rabbit. One of them started the introduction. Okay, Justin Coro Kaufman. This is him. He started the forward. Oh, this book is massive, guys. Like, he starts the forward very seriously. Like, yeah, I met Jeremy and blah, 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 blah. And then he goes on to say, one of life's great tragedies that his life was cut so short, perishing in that fiery explosion on those train tracks that dark, stormy night in Lower Tasmania. I was so confused reading this. I was like, what? I was just on the phone with him. Like, wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? He passed away. Okay, this is the artist too. Ah! Ah! Don't wait till you're 50. Do it now. Okay, this is Jeremy. Okay, and I actually got to meet him at the opening of the show. Oh my god, it was so cool. I didn't work there at the time, ugh, but I he g- mm, mm. So like not that, like the opposite of that actually. No offense, but like seriously, like come on, man. I'm gonna challenge you to do something today. Okay, guys, like this is a little bit telling. But okay, so this is the painting, or this is the latest book that he has that just came out 2024, I want to say. 2024. Mm, we do only go up from here. That is very accurate. Extremely. Um, but we can always start like yesterday. Today is tomorrow's yesterday. Do you guys watch 70 is crazy. You have like so much time between then and now. That's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the one that I got signed. But so yeah, like the way that my clumsiness is set up, when I went, oh gosh, guys. I went to the event. Mind you, like this is with my coworkers. Like they saw me. Anyway, or my ex coworkers at the time, I guess. And but I don't know, I just didn't have like anonymity there. I was like, oh god. Because I go walk up to the artist and I'm like, hey, so like can you sign my book? I love your work. Da 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 da. So he signs it. This book is so cumbersome. So he signs it. Cool, great. And I spill wine all over the front cover. Why did I do that? Why was I juggling wine in the books if you know how cumbersome it is? Come on, Alta, come on. Why would you do that? Literally right in front of him. I was like, so sorry. Oh my god, napkins, run. And he was so chill about it. He was like, oh yeah, that just like now you have a memory with it. I was like, yeah. But now like my first pages are soggy. So I equal wine. That's crazy. I have become wine. Oh. And I made a huge mistake. What does that sound? I made a huge mistake in letting it dry. I kept the pages together. Thankfully there was no bleeding. But now they have like this wrinkle on them. And I'm just like, bro, that wine wrinkle. A wrinkle in time. First published in France in 2024. Okay, so he's like I think pretty sure from Cali, but oh, this is the rabbit. Soggy memory pages. Yes, and they still faintly smell of Cabernet. Okay, but this is the seventh, the Red Rabbit 7 that he uses, and I want one. I want to have a little like icon. That'd be cute. Um, but I feel like rabbits are so No, no, no. But like, that's it's classic. I probably won't do a rabbit. I feel like I would do probably like a cat. I feel like a cat matches my energy more. But anywho, alter equals wine may be true. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to become a wine girly this year. Oh, as you guys saw in my vision board, I I'm really proud of that part of the collage. Honestly, I'm gonna. Oh, and it gave me a good idea. Actually, my friend gave me the idea to do the collage, and not even give me the idea, but she invited me to go do it with her, and I was like, yeah, like that's a great idea. That's a great idea, and I've never really done that before. Like I've never done like what is it called? A vision board really, especially, and I feel like the beginning of the year is a great time to do it. So I'm gonna have the kids do it as their collage project, and I feel like the timing is perfect. 'Cause it's like, yeah, it's beginning of the year. Like, what do you want to accomplish this year? And I think it'll get them thinking. But I have to get way more magazines. But I think that'll be really good for them to think about goals and like this vision board doesn't just have to be for this year, but it could be for your whole life, you know? Uh, So yeah, I want them to have that. I want them to have this experience, and the collage is so fun. I have to get kid friendly and more diverse topic magazines. How do you say that? Um, Different magazines. No National Geographic apparently. You guys know sometimes you see something you don't want to see in there, and I don't want the kids looking at that. They're too young with their baby eyes. No, but they can look at. I'm not. I want them to look at nature, maybe some National Geographic, but I have to check it. Nature. I think I'm gonna have them get like. Ooh, comics is a good idea. Ooh, but I would feel so bad like cutting up a comic, honestly. I feel like that's an artwork. Kind of gives me like an artwork feeling. Like I wouldn't want to demolish it. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know about comics actually. Definitely honestly, even my magazines I was like, ah! Let me show you guys the magazines I used. I feel like it's very niche, so it needs a little Oh, today's book club is full of so many books. LMAO. um, yeah, we didn't even get through all the man pages, but the magazines I used for my what is that thing called? Vision board. Vision board. My goodness, I keep forgetting the name of it. For my vision board, um, I got these. Okay, food and wine. The food and wine is like the top one. Honestly, I've been thinking about. I was like two magazines in one. Right. Um, but yeah, so I cut out some pages here. I wanted salads look so good. I'm just gonna have more salads this year. Like I actually love salads. I could have a salad every day. Uh, guys, the salad at Chick-fil-A, do not sleep on it. It is so freaking good. It's so good. Anyway, but I'm just saying salads are accessible. Anyway, okay, I went to this what is it called? Events DC had a like around the world trip kind of thing where all the embassies were open, and I went to a lot of them. I didn't get to go to all of them. Um England, the UK, they closed early. They closed early and they were just like, yeah, well, sucks to be you. I was like, what do you mean? Open the door. And they were like, no. So anyway, I didn't get to see that one, but I did get to see a lot of other ones. I really liked Korea. I really want to go to Korea, guys. I want to go to Korea so bad. I just started watching this. Okay, guys, I'm getting so off topic. Anyway, I'm just gonna tell you anyway. um, I started watching this K drama. Actually, I finished it. It was so freaking good. I devoured it. Called Dynamite Kiss. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. So cute. At first, it took me a minute to like adjust to the way that like K dramas are filmed because I was like, what am I watching right now? Like, why did I just see the shine go across your glasses? Like, is this a comic book? Is this an anime? But I guess I eventually, you got that right. South, of course, South Korea, LMAO. I am not trying to ruin my life and get stuck somewhere or go missing. Haha, definitely South. Definitely South. I might peek over in the northern direction. That would be actually a cool sight to see. I don't know if anybody can go see like the border, but it would be cool to see, honestly. Okay, so that's where I got these Korea magazines. Korea.net. Very cool, very cutesy. So I want overseas travel next year. Or just like not in the US. Like I would go to Mexico or Canada too, but I just want to like, get out of the US a little bit. And I'm getting more comfortable traveling. Like I feel like I've been traveling more and more. What the heck? I don't know what that is. And then I had this book. Guys, one of the articles I wrote was in American Art Collector when I was working at the old gallery, and I freaking or I think I sold the book or I gave it away. And now I will never have it again. I don't know what issue it was. But anyway, that's just a little sad moment I realized recently. And I was really excited to do it because I I got to write it about an artist that I really, really, really liked. Jeffrey Johnson. No, this isn't the right one. I didn't find it. I'm looking for it online, but I don't know if I can really. I would have to get all the issues from this time I was working there, probably, in order to find it. But I don't even know if they sell the issues that far back. Uh, anyway, it would be cool to have, but I don't have it. So I do have this. American Art Collector is a really, really good, notable magazine for artists. We used to not only sell it at the gallery, but we would always like put our own entries in and like talk about the shows that we were going to do and everything like that. We were really good customers of them. Um, so such a big deal to be able to write in one of the issues, but anyway. Anyway, I'm over it. I mean, not really, but like, it is what it is. Um, yeah, and so I was able to take some images from here. I don't think I took that many images, honestly. A lot of my, there's a part I can't show you guys, but a lot of my background is nature, and then cruises, travel, oh, wrong side, the travel, winery. I feel like there's so many wineries in Virginia. It's really ridiculous that I haven't gone yet. Um, flowers. I want more flowers. I used to keep up a habit of getting flowers like every week. Maybe not every week, but I would keep flowers, and I just liked having that, like, I just liked having flowers, and I don't do that anymore, and I want to start doing that again. I really liked it, and it's like, um, beautiful. I have more plants though. I have way more plants, but my plants are not always in bloom, and sometimes I just want to see flowers and smell flowers. I just want to have flowers, so I have to get them again. That's a new practice. I'm not new. A practice I'm going to start again. I'm really excited for this year. Okay, then I also used this book, International Art and Artists, but there was um, this cover page right on the inside. A piece I cut out said "Make better art." I was like, "That's accurate. That is a goal I have for this year." So I just took that out. I was like, "That's very on the nose. You're right. That's a reasonable. Yeah. This is also the book that I got the process pictures from. But this last magazine, or the second to last magazine, is my absolute favorite. Oh my gosh, I could just jump in, live there. Maybe not live there. It could be really scary. But it's The Beautiful Bazaar. This was the gallery copy, so it had that sticker on it, and I tried to take it off, and then it was this horrible mess. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, Beautiful Bazaar. Beautiful Bazaar. Honestly, if there were any like art magazine that I would really want to be in, it would be this one. But I don't think my work is bizarre enough. I don't think it's bizarre enough. I need to be weirder. Oh, some of these things I just, guys, you can't, I mean, you can make this up. If somebody did. But like, look at the opening. Haven Gallery. What? Look at the material. Like, yeah, eat. They ate. Oh my god, wait. This artist, I'm just realizing this, guys. This artist I used to follow on Instagram for so long. I feel like I just watched a baby grow up into an adult. I feel like I just watched the growth happen. Wow. Well, I guess I wasn't watching. That's why it happened so quickly, or it seemed like. That premise could really be used in so many different situations. Grew up quick. Grew up quickly because I didn't, because you weren't watching, you know? Like, progress is slow and small, and it takes time. And then all of a sudden, it's like, wow, whoa. Yeah, literally, like, blink of an eye, they say, when really it took like a million years. Like, oh my god, no, like, I could have devoted my life to this, but it's cool. These are so cool. Okay, I really like this artist. I don't know which one it is. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell is what it says. This artist does like super fantastical images with, like, I cut out a lot of their stuff. Okay, there are some nipples, but I will show you what I can. I have cut out so much from these pages because I really like their work, and their fantastical images. I feel like, yeah, why would I not want to have a fantastical life? Like, that's reasonable. They say delusion makes some delusional things happen, you know? I mean, they say delusion's a little sprinkle of delusion in your day is good for you. So I don't think that's unreasonable. What? Should I be sprouting wings and flying into the air? Yeah. Why not? Who's gonna stop me? Who is gonna stop me? Is my question. Like, are you really gonna clip my wings? No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Um, Anywho, this book is so freaking cool. Oh, this artist as well. My thing is like, how? How do you think of that? I need to start experimenting way more. I also love this. Oh my gosh. This one? No, this one. Sorry. Everything's backwards. Um, oh yeah, I ripped out the other page. Let me see if I can pull it. It was this one. Like, what the? What the? What the? Crazy. Incredible. This artist is, Kellogg's Loops. Just Kellogg's Loops. So, that's all you're gonna get. I don't know what else to tell you. Awesome artist, though. Oh, and then it starts the next person, I see. But yeah, things do show up. I feel like even though I am very visual, I don't. Mm, I don't think as visually. I think in words. I mean, you know what I mean, but like obviously, but also like if I have an idea, I'm not going to see it in my mind's eye. I need to sketch it out. Like I'll have the idea in words, if that makes sense. Like I won't have like an image of it. I'll have like I'll just think the words, or like I'll just think. Does this make sense? I'll just think, oh, I should do a painting where this da 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 blah blah blah, but I won't like envision it. So I have to really sketch things out. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're following because I'm like rambling a little bit. Yeah, if I don't sketch it out, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Uh, but yeah, these are so cute, but also bizarre, right? Lucia Heffernan. Heffernan? Adorable animals acting absurdly. That's cute. This Venus, this Venus cat. Oh my gosh. This is like a spoof of a very famous painting. Oh, wait a minute. Is this part of a... Hold on. I think this is part of a Zodiac series because you can see the little sign in the bottom. I used to want to do Zodiac series so much, and I honestly think that's Virgo, which is my sign. Let me just double check. That's cute. Oh my god, it is. Wow. So, this is me for some reason, somehow. The meaning behind it, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is a okay. The spoof is okay. Let me show you guys the spoof or the original. It's like I want to say it's oof. I don't want to butcher it. Um, it's a very famous painting. It's in like every art history course. Uh, Aphrodite in water painting. I feel like the guy's name starts with a B. Botticelli. Oh my gosh, yes. Birth of Venus. Okay, there you go. Venus is a Virgo? The Birth of Venus. Sandro Botticelli. Okay. So this is what like the original looked like. And then the artist did a little kitty version. I mean, it's pretty good. It's very accurate. I would say yeah. I think it makes sense. I think she worked that out. The hair, oh my gosh, the hair is so accurate. It's crazy. Okay, maybe not the long like ponytail, but the wind swept. Oh my gosh. And then across. Wow. But yeah. So that's the um reference or the inspo. Um let's do without. That's the inspo. I am kind of curious why it is Virgo now. Oh, that's literally just the name of it. Weird. Okay, but like, I feel like I need to look into that. That's interesting. Anywho, Beautiful Bazaar is my definitely like my favorite. Ugh, my favorite. My favorite art magazine. I should get a subscription. I should get a subscription. Mm, subscribe to Beautiful Bazaar. Okay, but that is honestly one of my goals. Maybe not for this year. Why not, you know? I guess for this year then. I guess it is accomplish goals this year. But seriously, I want to be in this magazine. Like, that would be freaking awesome. So, from my gallery experience, I do know that magazines typically have like their regular customers that they give really good deals to and stuff. So, hopefully, I can kind of like schmooze them and be like, hey, so do you have a discount for me? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. That'd be great. But, they might not. June. June is a good deadline, but also super soon. But because that means I have to finish like options to have a spread. Actually, no. I always discount the work I've already done. I have options, and I made an edit to what's her name? What's her name? In the hats to Reggie, where I added hair, and I really, really, really like it. I'll show you guys. It was missing a pop of red anyway. So what I did was take the painting, the exact same painting, and literally just added the red of her hair. And I think it makes it look more. For some reason, it makes me feel like she's outside more, like there's a model caught in the city, out in the wild. It gives me that feel more for some reason. Trust June. Subscribe to Beautiful Bazaar. Be in Beautiful Bazaar. Love how this to-do list is coming around. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. In fact, I should put the name. I should put this little thing on my vision board. Ooh. Ooh. The gym as well. Oh my gosh, the gym as well. I'll be in the gym and in Beautiful Bazaar. It's decided. I feel so much better about the gym now. Like, I think part of my anxiety around the gym was that I didn't have um like a routine. And I was floundering, and it was kind of embarrassing because you go into the gym and everybody's like, and you're just like, oh, um, and you're just like trying things out, and they're just like looking at you. I don't know if you guys have experienced that, but it's like not the best feeling. I mean, everyone starts somewhere, but it's also just like people are watching. You mess up and break your back and just like SMHing. I once saw this guy. Okay, well, the guy was being pretty dramatic on the leg press, but at the same time, like, another guy afterwards comes by and he's like, that wasn't even that much weight. I would have disintegrated. I would have disappeared. If I'm weak, just let me be weak and don't make comments. Sir, what? I'm trying. I'm trying to get better. What? Okay, the guy was being a little dramatic. A little dramatic. He was like being a little dramatic. I didn't see the weight myself, so I really don't know. But I also was just like, I'm doing as much weight as I can, but like that doesn't mean that. Maybe I could do more weight. Anyway, the point is, I people are there judging, and like now that I have a routine, I feel like okay. I feel like one of the gym people. Anywho, in the gym in Beautiful Bazaar. Let's look at the next one. The last one, Fine Art Connoisseur. This one I actually had two copies too, and I didn't realize it. But this one had a lot more diverse mediums. It has a lot of paintings, don't get me wrong, but it had a lot of like sculptures as well, and I'm not really as into sculpture as I am. Exactly. Exactly. And even so, the guy who made the comment was like a small old man. I was like, please, please, don't judge lest thou be judged yourself or something. But yeah, like, sir, how would you feel if somebody said that to you? That's my thing. I was just like, oh, why would you say that? I think also it was because, no, literally, literally, I was like, sir, like, you're being mean. Like, this is the reason I have anxiety here. Great. Love the confirmation. Um, yeah. That was odd, but I really feel a lot better about the gym. And I have my gym playlist with Britney Spears' work on it. Of course, the classic. The classic. What kind of gym playlist is it if it doesn't have work by Britney Spears? Literally. That's why I was like, if this older guy is like, oh my gosh, that just reminded me of this crazy situation that happened in LA. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my friend and I, we went out to this bar, and we're sitting there minding our business, right? And this guy approaches us. He's like younger guy, like a younger black guy. He approaches us, and he initially approached my friend, and then he came and introduced himself to me, and then he went back to talking to my friend. This other guy comes up to me, very, very old white guy, and I was like, okay, hello, I'm being friendly, and he keeps like, he keeps like trying to make jokes and like trying to grab me, and I was like, okay, like, thank you so much, relax, back off. um and like literally like, telling him this, and there was a point where he was like, oh, you're my future wife, ha ha ha. I was like, you need to stop, actually. This is like not even funny anymore, like you need to stop. And he, I don't know, he's very persistent. No, literally, I was like, relax, person, like, sir, back up. Like, there was a point where I was hiding in the bathroom, and it got so bad. But okay, guys, also this is like a PSA. Um, if you are ever in trouble, oh, I don't know Order 66, but my friend ordered an angel shot, and I didn't know what that was. Okay, but apparently, if you order an angel shot at a bar, they will have someone escort like the people who are bothering you. Ah, okay, the reason that she really got it wasn't like just like normal bar issues. They were okay, so the guy that my friend was talking to and the guy that was talking to me, they were literally whispering behind our backs, plotting on us. Like, when I say behind our backs, I mean like from here to here. Like, they were like, oh, what the heck? You gotta go. You gotta go, sir. Yeah. And then somebody escorted them out. Yeah. Angel shot. If you're ever in trouble. And they just give you like a shot of water. Like, it's a normal like shot, but it's like it's secret code. And I was like, that's so good to know. Yeah, because I was like, I don't know. It was very, it was scary. You know, sometimes you get in situations and you're just like, I need to get out of here. Okay. Literally, the best shot you could have in a situation like that. Um, like, okay, there's another story time. This one, oh My, it's always, we always, okay, actually, another time from this trip that a guy was like weird at the bar. Honestly, that one at the bar is like, no, I will get to number one. Okay, so that would I say of of my top three scariest like moments on a trip with this with my friend involving guys. Always involving guys. Like, come on, you guys can do better. But oh, I literally was elbowing him. I literally had to like remove him so many times. I was like, I'm just gonna remove myself at this point because get the hint. It's not even a hint. I'm literally anyway. So there was another point at this in LA. We were at a whole different bar, very different scene. I mean, I didn't say it. So we were at this bar. We were at this bar, and the thing is, like they also save the day sometimes. So like it's 50-50. It's just be one of the good ones, you know. It's like there are a lot of good ones out there too, but the um the other bar, there's this guy. And he comes in, and my friend and I are sitting on the corner of the bar. Like when you walk in, like you'll have to pass us if you go to the bar at all, unless you're like immediately seated. But that's kind of unlikely. Anyway, so he comes up to us and he's like, "Oh, like hi," like and introduces himself, and he's like, "Do you guys know where the Meetup group is?" And Meetup is like it's like a platform where you organize group hangouts with strangers practically. Um, it's actually something I had thought about doing before in DC, like an art meetup, like they have a drawing in DC meetup, and I was like, I should do that, I should go. But now I'm like, so it is a roll of the dice. Um, just have to correct them. Uh, Sometimes they know better. Sometimes they should be correcting themselves, and they're choosing not to. Yeah, so it's a balance. If they don't know completely, that's one thing. If you do know, like, very different, sir. Very different. Um, so he comes up and he says, "Oh, I'm from Meetup. Like, are you guys with the group?" And my friend and I are like, "No, we're just here, hanging out, shooting the breeze." And so that's exactly what we're doing. Um, so he's like, "Oh yeah, cool, cool, cool. Don't order 66." Is order 66 the same as an angel shot? Yeah, the guys were literally whispering like, "We have to split them up. This and that." Angel shot, please. Thank you so much. Like, don't. Oh my god. To plot on women like that. Oh, and he kept telling me he lives across the street. I was like, I don't know why you're giving me that information. Yeah, I was like, that has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me, sir. No, literally, the audacity, especially when I was so clear too. Like, I don't understand what's hard to understand. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these they know better. He could have stopped so many times and before having to get kicked out. Anyway, okay, I'm losing track. The other situation at the other bar. Okay, so we're talking to this guy who wants to like meet people clearly because he was in a meetup group, um, and he can't find them. Apparently, they usually meet on the rooftop, but the rooftop was closed. I think it was raining. It was raining so much in LA. Ugh, that put a little bit of a dampener on it. Yeah, they need to be sent somewhere else. Go home, sir. But yeah, so he was like talking to us, and we were having fine conversation. I thought, um, but we didn't really want to talk to him. Like, and he could tell. Like, he said like 5 times. He's like, I'll just leave you guys alone now. Like, it's okay. You don't want to talk to me." We're like, "Okay, like, have a good time. Enjoy. Hope you find your group." And then he would keep going, and we were like, "Ooh, what do we do now?" He is very clearly read that we do not want to talk to him, and he is continuing to talk to us. So we were just cordial. Um, But the bartender, like, I didn't notice it at the time, but in hindsight, the bartender was like hovering over, like making sure we were okay. I don't know why these guys want to talk to us. Anyway, so um, he's talking to us and he's like, "Oh, um, you have big energy. I have big energy. I'm really interested in talking to you." Da da da. I was like, "Okay." Um, and he eventually asks, "Do you think I have a girlfriend?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Well, I do have a girlfriend." I think that was like the switch where he got really defensive. But I'm like, "You're chatting me up at the bar. Like, why would I think you have a girlfriend? You're looking to meet people. Why would I think you're having you? I don't know. Like, just like from context, it's not like I anything personal, but like I'm looking around the context. Anyway, and then he's like, "Oh, he starts getting so defensive. He was like, yeah, so, um, you don't like me then, huh? Da, da, da." I was like, "I didn't say that." And then he was like, um, "Well, how come you didn't give me your number?" I was like, "You never asked, first of all." And he started laughing. He was like, "Oh, I didn't?" And then he goes right back to being upset. And I was like, "What is happening right now?" What is happening, sir? Like, what? How, what? And so he's just like, "Oh," I said, "I don't think this conversation is going the way you think it's going." And he curses me out. He drops an F bomb and then, like, and the finger, and then walks away. Everyone in the restaurant was like, like, "This is a nice restaurant." So I was like, I did not expect that. Um, but yeah, so he does that and then tries to walk away and like go to the outside patio area. Um, but someone stops him and they're like, "No, you can't do that in here. You need to leave." So then, of course, he does the same exact thing again to the worker multiple times and was kicked out. But I'm just like, why? Why'd you think that was okay? Why'd you think that was okay? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to like do anything with that one because I was like, because I felt like I don't know, man. I was literally I don't know what this copium thing is you're saying. Also, I'm just gonna look that up really quick. No problem. Wait. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, okay, you gotta go. Yeah, literally, literally. But he also like never approached us in a way that was like, "Oh, I well, I guess maybe he did." I don't know. Sometimes I can't see that stuff. But he I don't know, it was just so odd. It was just so odd. It was so odd. Did get a free drink out of that one. The bartender was like, "Yeah, no, you're good. Here. Have this. Have this." Like, relax, chill out here. Like, we almost left. If he was gonna stay, we were gonna leave. But then, since he got kicked out, I was like, "Okay, cool." Like, cool, 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 cool. Because, yeah. Okay. Taking spot number one. This was not the LA trip, but it was a trip to Miami last year. Oh, gosh. This one was the scariest one, for sure. Okay, so my friend and I were in Miami for Art Basel. Wonderful show. I really need to go back. I want to go back this year. It's gonna be cool. Art Basel in Miami. Taking spot number one on the crazy experiences on a trip. There was this guy. We were staying at this really nice hotel, Mondrian. Mondrian because like like the painter like became Mondrian. Anyway, that was just a coincidence. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? I can hear my roommates through the headphones. I don't know if you guys can hear. Anyway, so um taking spot number one was, oh, this one was the scariest for sure. There was this guy. We were staying at this nice hotel, the Mondrian in LA or in in Miami. At, actually, the LA has one too, though. I saw that, but it was really expensive, so we didn't go this year or this time. But we were staying at the Mondrian, and they have a beach house in the back. Oh, it was called Buy a Beach Club. I got the hat. Anyway, so we were sitting at the beach club, and we were talking to these guys, and they seemed cool. Um, they had like a, what do they call it by the pool? Um, what do they call those things by the pool? The little like area. They had a table, I guess, and we were hanging out with them. And then later, these these well, the guy is reached out to my friend, and he's like trying to talk to her more. Um, but he is so mean to me, like obviously mean, like really mean. Like I would say something, and he was like, nobody was talking to you, or even my friend would ask me something, he'd like, don't worry about her opinion. It's like, maybe we shouldn't be hanging out with this guy. But she seemed to like him, and he was completely love bombing her. And I was like, we're only gonna be here a short time. Like, if you want to hang out with him, that's fine. But of course, I'm gonna stick with you because this guy is bad. He's bad at being nice, and I don't know if he can switch it that easily. Like, I don't think it's real. Is the thing, because he was being so sweet to my friend, like super sweet, and then like vile to me, and I was like, so that was a concern. But we ended up so we ended up meeting him at a casino. We were doing so many. Wait, was this Vegas? No, it must have been Miami. Okay, so we were doing we met him at this casino. He was like, yeah, like da 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 da. Uh, Come meet us here. My heart is like racing even thinking about this again. Like, it was really scary. It was really scary. Okay, anyway. So he tells us to meet him at this casino, and we do. We're like, cool, like we'll go like hang out at the casino with him, and I don't know, maybe as a friend I could talk to. But we get there. He had such bad anger issues. There was a okay, there was a person in the lobby or something at the casino who was asking, or he asked them some simple question, and I don't think they knew the answer, and he lashed out at them and was like, you don't know that answer, da, 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 and like, it was a scene. I was like, what the heck? That was a good one. But also, I don't want to be associated with him. But yeah, so he's like, oh, yeah. I was like, literally, this person's doing the best they can. Why are you yelling? Like, that's a lot. That was too much, really. Gosh. Uh, anyway, lo and behold, there was an ulterior motive. Who would have guessed? Apparently, he was staying on top of the casino. And so he was like, oh yeah, guys, come on up. Like, we'll get room service, da da da. And so I'm like, friend, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you think we should do? Because obviously, if I say anything, he's going to be like, ah. Oh my god, guys, this is so scary. Like, actually, like, I feel like I haven't talked about it in this depth, and I'm, like, getting goosebumps. Okay. Woo! So, yeah. So he's like, for some reason, my friend was like, yeah, let's go. So, I'm not gonna leave her. I didn't want to go up, obviously. I don't know. She wasn't getting my hints. But, but I was like, okay. So here we go, up the elevator. He was rude even to the elevator attendant. And there are these two other guys in the elevator, and we go in, or maybe they got in the elevator eventually. But as we go up the elevator, I'm like doing the opposite. Like, I feel like I'm sinking in quicksand. I'm like, I have this horrible, like, heavy feeling that, like, something bad is about to happen. And I feel like I'm not really that. I don't feel like I get. We did not want to fight. Oh my god. I did not want to fight this man. He was already scary enough just existing. Like, he was terrifying. That was a scary, scary guy. This is taking number one, by the way, like, of scariest. I did feel trapped, but thank God. Whew. Okay, so let me tell you. No, literally. And I also felt like I had no voice, even though I did have a voice, obviously, but I felt like I couldn't say anything because it was just going to make him worse. But I was also thinking in the back of my mind, like, if this is how he's acting, like, out in public, like, you have witnesses, like, you are out in the open, like, imagine how he's going to act in private. When the doors opened on the floor, the other guys hadn't gotten out. So I literally couldn't move. My friend and him got out of the elevator, and I was like, I'm not going. And she came back in, and I was very thankful that he was like, no, like, what do you mean you're not going? We're going right now. Like, nobody asked you. We just agreed to the sound check, and, like, obviously, like, he's upset. Um, and I'm like, no, I don't like you. I don't feel safe, and I don't think this is a good idea. Guys, I'm honestly, like, not even that direct. Maybe I am a little bit, but really not like that much. Like, I have never told someone to their face, like, I don't like you. But, and honestly, that was mild. Like, sir, you make me feel like my skin is crawling. Like, you are terrifying. Like, I feel like I'm in a horror movie around you. Like, I could have said worse, but I was just like, I don't like you, and I don't want to be, and I don't think this is a good idea. So my friend got back on the elevator, and as he's yelling, the guys are like, at first the guys were like, give him a chance. I don't know, he could be a good guy. No, no, no. This is after. Sorry. But yeah, that so the elevator doors start to close, and he kicks at them, and is like cursing at me, and he's like obviously violent. Like, guys, guys, ugh. I mean, no, literally. Thankfully, because I could tell he was trying to get back into the elevator, of course, with the kick, but just the violence of it alone, and then the way I was frozen, I don't know, guys, that was really, really scary. I was like, what did we just, what did we just avoid? Uh, uh, yeah, I don't even want to know. But so yeah, that was definitely number one. As we were going down, I was like, yeah, I'm glad you guys were in the elevator because I that was scary. But I felt better that knowing you guys were here. Not to, like, make you jump in on this fight, but, like, also you'd have had to jump in on the fight. Like, I'm so sorry, but, like, we're lucky those doors closed. And he, honestly, I feel like that was just God because the kick that he gave would have opened the doors. He kicked pretty high. He wanted to get back in so bad. Anyway, that was number one. Definitely the scariest for sure. But yeah, haven't come that close to anything. No, literally 4v1. Like, I'm recruiting because I'm not going 1v1 against this man made of anger. LOL. No, I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so good off of that. Like, no, thank you. Didn't order. Send it back. Thanks. Great. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about before. No, like, there was no way that anything good was waiting for us in that room. Absolutely not. Promises of room service. Like, we can go to the restaurant ourselves, sir. There's nothing. There's no. Ooh. The scariest. I mean, it's not scariest for me, but like, the scary part is he's still out there. Like, he's still out there roaming Miami. Oh. Oh, God. Ah. Okay, yeah, I'm literally like, shaking a little bit. Whew. Anywho, literally, no, men can be really scary, and I think that like people don't realize how scary I guess men don't realize how scary men can be. Maybe a little bit, because I feel like a lot of men are scared of other men too. Like the oh my god, there's in that what is it called? Uh Social experiment, yes. Where this guy goes up to like different girls with their partners and he'll like pick something up off the shelf and be like or that they're reaching for and that their guy is like not helping them at all with. And he'll be like, oh, here you go, you're reaching for this? Da, 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 da. What's your name? What's your number? And like try to like talk to them. And they're like, my husband's right here. Husband is silent. Husband is on their phone. Husband is only there in body. Boyfriend only there in body. Not saying anything. Oh yeah, he might be a YouTuber. I'm not sure. I've only seen him on Reels. But I was like, what an interesting social experiment. These guys are like doing nothing. They're just like looking at you. They're looking at you. They're watching it play out. After watching you struggle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like literally all women are like, are you gonna say anything? Are you gonna say anything? Sometimes some of them even got mad at the woman. I was like, bro, what? 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 Do you understand your job here? I don't know. It was really interesting. But yeah, I feel like yeah, I think yeah, men being scary is like a known, like everybody knows this. Okay. Also, obviously, there are different factors. Hold on. There are different factors that go into how scary someone is. How did we get on this topic? Let's rewind. I would love to not talk about scary things for a little bit. How about a game later, guys? Uh, actually, I need a little break. I'm getting stuffy again. I don't know. I have to solve that. Give me like 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes even if we're feeling generous. I'm gonna refill my water and blow my nose. Yeah, on the same page. Okay. Enjoy the sounds of Monster Cat while I am away.
won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Sleeping into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Leaning into your world.
Okay, I did karaoke yesterday and I was killing it as usual. Just kidding. But seriously, I also found out I have the range-ish. I have to spiffy it up a little bit, but I can do Decode by Paramore for karaoke. The way that has been my go-to is crazy. Sometimes it's just like having food for the soul. if anyone, I mean, it's from Twilight, and it's just like sometimes you need to remember the things that made you happy when you were just a wee babe, when you were just a wee baby, and they still will make you happy. Anywho, where are the tunes? I think I need to blow my nose again. Oh. They're right there. I turned them down. LOL. Alright, as I was saying. So, yeah. Should we work on my, board? Or should we play a little game? I'm gonna become a good gamer this year. I'm gonna get like really freaking good at games, and then I'm gonna smurf it. I'm gonna smurf. Oh, I should smurf one game. Oh, oh my gosh, guys! When I was in LA, I got to go to Little Tokyo, and it was really little. It was so small. I wish it was bigger Tokyo, but super cute. Very, very, very. Well, I went to this anime store and I got some little cute trinkets. But oh, I'll show you guys. Feast your eyes on this. What is it? Great question. I don't know. But it matches my vibe in here. It's yellow. It's just like a... It's so cute. Okay. And I got this one. But I'm not really sure what... So much light. Wowza. Which, it comes with 3, I'm assuming, and then a mystery one. Just look at how authentic this is, guys. Okay, let's open it. It's a circle with two dots. Hello the Gap. And yes, it's perfect. Look at that little round body. So cute. Okay. Oh my god, why is this so hard? I'm gonna destroy it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Well, I tried to use the stripe and the stripe didn't want to be used, so not using the stripe anymore. Oh, a relaxing one. So remnants of red. Aren't these cute? I wonder if they're characters in something. But it also does make me think, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, so I feel like this was a successful story time. But let's look at some of the Korea books again, because what the heck? I cut out so much. Oh, I want to go travel overseas, guys. Do you think Korea is a good, not first, I guess. I've only been out of the country one time. I want to go back to, okay, so don't be too distraught about wow, can I breathe? Do I know how to do that? That'd be great. Don't be too distraught that I didn't see this. I mean, I'm not too distraught that I didn't see this in LA. It was at the Broad. Oh my gosh, I wanted to see it so bad. But I will be going back, or I'm going to Vegas. Also, this is this was from a small artist. She made this herself, and I was like, I had to support. So cute. And okay, and one of the drivers from LA, he had this exactly the blue balloon dog, like a metal one, on his dashboard. I was trying to compliment him on it, and he was like, "What? What? Huh? Where?" I was like, "Never mind." But I mean, it is kind of outrageous to be like, "Oh, I like your blue balloon dog. That blue balloon dog is so cute. Like, are you okay, ma'am? Are you okay? Got some screws to say." But like, he actually had a blue balloon dog, so I'm like, I don't understand. Why are you making me sound like the crazy one, sir? It's right there in front of your face. But yeah. Eventually he was like, "Oh, yeah, I got it from the museum." I was like, "Okay, great. Thank you." But okay, I'm gonna go back in spring, during spring break. I'm trying to organize it because I have a Vegas trip that I want to do, and Vegas and LA are only a couple hours from each other. So makes sense. I really want to do like just a museum trip. And just look at museums and get pictures and eat good food. That sounds great. Oh, just look at museums, guys. It's like a preview of heaven. Just museums. Just constant museums every day, every night. Anyway, that's something I really want to do. I got to go to a museum in the last bookstore. That's what I was talking about earlier. Okay, we're circling back to something way earlier. Okay, it was so cool. I'm gonna put it in the Discord so I can share it with you on the screen. I have to put it in Discord first. And then pull it up here. Okay. Oh no. What the? I'm just seeing that my Christmas... Wait, did you guys get my Christmas message? Oh. Oh, maybe it didn't send because I was in the air? What's that? I'm gonna resend it. People who are not watching right now are gonna be like, why is she saying it's Christmas? Guys, it didn't send. Oh, hold on. I have never had this problem before. What? How do I even resend it? Okay. That's crazy. I'm just gonna like failed the first time. Well, that's super late. Okay, that's what I was saying. Let me show you guys the awesome works I saw and tell you what I thought. There was this really, really cool cross, bro. The commentary at this art gallery was crazy. Yeah, it was an art gallery. Oh, I did go to another art gallery. It was the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art. And but I was only there for like 30 minutes. Ooh, these were so cool. Hold on. Oh, so I'm gonna show you this artsy picture I took. What the? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's pull her up. Okay. Oh my gosh, this little baby. Please look at how cool this is. This artist, like, okay, so I need to blow my nose. Give me a sec. Okay. So these are cool, but back to this, one at a time. This was super cool. The artist uses what I assume to be those like paint stick things. Oh boy. That was not a great description, but I feel like with the texture, with the like circular kind of drawn thing, you get what I'm saying? paint like dot painting. Wait. Dot painting sticks. Okay. Dot. That makes... Nope. Dot painting. Marker? These. Okay, so I imagine that he's using this tool, which is why I feel like this looks so incredible. The guys, the creativity, because like you can fully see each pant leg, the fold of the kimono, even the dots are cut off to show like the curve. This artist, ugh, just makes me sick. Oh my gosh, the creativity is crazy. I love that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then the arms coming out, and then like the adorable little like the expression isn't as adorable, but the motion is adorable. It's silly. And then but her face is also very like serious. I just love this painting. It's so good. Okay. By I want to say Zach. Zakarevic. Ernest Zakarevic. So that's the artist. Okay, this one, Michael Sacramento. These I thought were interesting, and I've been thinking about playing with glass more. I never, honestly, looking back, I had the opportunity to take a glass blowing class, but I didn't take it. And now I wish I had, because I've been trying to think about how I can use transparency in my work. And I feel like working with glass would help me get better, like a better idea of transparency at all, or like as a whole. SSJ, you always know just what to say. You're a flatterer. My gosh. Oh, on TV, that'd be cool. And that'd be very cool. Honestly, I would settle for like a gallery. That would be nice. A gallery, like a home. I guess some of my work is in people's homes. Like a business would be cool, but if they like a restaurant with my art in it, that'd be cool. Oh yeah! Exactly. Mission accomplished. But also like a gallery would be really cool. I should let me add it on my to-do list. Get gallery representation. It's been on my to-do list for like 100 years. It's harder than you think. But I think I need to be more attractive to them. I don't produce enough work. And the work that I have is not enough for like a full show or for like a regular, because if they sell something of mine, of course they want to replenish it. That's like how galleries make money. No, literally. YouTube buying my art would be like what the wowza. Golly. But like honestly, I would even settle for somebody seeing my art in a bookstore and being like, oh my god, guys, look at how cool this is. I love how they did their artwork. Like, that would be awesome. That, like, I love how big you guys are thinking. And I love it. Like, literally, yes, like, that's the goal, but like, baby steps are pretty cute too. Wow. I don't know how to snap with this hand. I don't know why I did that. Okay, let's look at the next one. Oh, guys, this is the cross I was talking about. Isn't this crazy? This is a massive cross. Yeah, let's just leap. No, literally. Like, jump, dive, soar. Exactly. And I think that honestly, the vision board is going to be a really great way to keep myself on track. And I have like a calendar. I'm really prepared for this year. This year is going to be honestly like a lot of change. Like I can not only feel it, but like I'm going to freaking just make it happen. Like I don't have any excuses anymore. I feel like I'm even mourning my excuses a little bit. But like I have for the longest time I was like I can't make content until we can talk about it later. After we do LA. I do want to share. Oh, I feel like mine would not be as relaxing as also this is kind of like a show. But I feel like I feel like Bob Ross is really relaxing and that was his whole brand and he can just work from off the dome. I cannot do that. I can, but I don't always like it. Actually, maybe I can. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know why my nose is so stuffy today. It happens every time. Yeah. No, that's the thing. I don't want to be frantic about it. I want it to just like I want to deserve it in a way that's relaxed. If that makes sense. Like I feel like doing my part is making just being prepared. Prep. And then when the opportunity comes, I can just be like, yeah, I'll take that. Fatality. Finish him. But, oh, that's a great quote. Who said that? Henry Ford. That is a great point. Hello, Shimpa. Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Whether you can't, if you think you can or you think you can't, then you're correct. That is so true. And I was just like lecturing someone else about this. I need to take it myself. Take that advice. Um, that's you're right. And honestly, I'm not saying that I can't. I'm just saying thank you. I'm just saying like we're talking about resolutions. It's that time of year. Resolutions and this art that I saw. It's not even that because the rules are for me too, but I don't know, I feel like a sense of urgency. Or I don't feel a sense of urgency with others. Like I'm like, let's do it right now. But with myself, I've been like relaxed. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Because I do like to take my time and plan, but like planning doesn't get, like the planning work doesn't really get like any traction. It's quiet work. So, but I want everything to like really be really nice when it's done. But there are ways to speed things up. Like, I will claim all these things you guys are saying. Love it. Yeah, that would be great. A TV show. But I think nowadays that would be like YouTube, which is something I can do. YouTube buying my art would be freaking awesome. I just have to get in front of their eyeballs. That's step number one. um, actually. But there are ways to do that. So it just is like preparing, basically. If I'm prepared for any of these things, I will do it. But I need to like prepare. So it's a juggle. But I really like this piece at the last bookstore. Okay. Also, um, This, okay, so the last bookstore, literally, you go in, and I was at the top, and you go through, and it's so freaking cool. They have like book tunnels, like made of books, and they have like little maze, like little nooks, and it's like really cool. Um, but all of a sudden, I'm going through the bookstore, and I'm like, this is a gallery. This is an art gallery. Wait, let me show you like the entrance. No. Um, that was just a picture I took of three strawberry smoothies. Yep, I did not mean to send that. Anyway, so this was like near the entrance. So I was like, I'm literally just in a gallery right now. Like, did I steal these books? Am I a thief? No. Thankfully it was still part of the bookstore. I was like, this is actually really, really cool. Why'd I do that? Why? But literally, you step down on the other side, and then you're in here, and you're like, great, great, great. Oh, the rules for thee, not for me. Yeah, okay, so I just need to like add that pressure to myself. Like, I feel like I feel the pressure, but sometimes I feel the pressure too much, sometimes I don't feel it enough. There's a balance. Everything in moderation. This person had these awesome, like, metal work, I think it was. I don't even know. But this one, what do you guys think of this? What do you think of this one? Ooh, snowy. 2 feet? -30? Negative? I'm sorry, remind me where you are. 2 feet? It's crazy. Honestly, though, I would love 2 feet right now. Ugh. No, like, I was like, this has so much. Because painkiller could mean a lot of different things. And then to fill it with the pills, I was like, okay. And I also thought it was interesting that they chose to frame it. Because it's a sculpture, you know? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Are you guys gonna have like closures? 2 feet is crazy. Crazy. Wait, I don't get it. Look below your desk. I don't get it. I don't get that one. Oh, I'm the spaceman. Out of this world, so cute. Okay. This one I wanted to talk about. My gosh. Really? Nothing is closed? Oh. Oh. That was a good one, Cozy. I'm not even following my own conversation. Okay, that was a good one. I do have 2 feet there. That you got me there. You got me there. Um, yeah. But I have work tomorrow. I forget how to teach. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. That'll be fine. Also, one of the kids has my plant. I need to bring the other plant tomorrow. The the kids have been watering my plant. I think I told you guys this probably. They're very adorable. They had been watering them, and so I let them take them home on breaks. And I have not seen one of my plants since Thanksgiving break. And I'm coming to terms with what may be a fact of never seeing it again. That's okay. I wish I knew before, but also it's like, yeah. Yeah. Woo, teaching. Can't wait. My favorite. I hope so. I hope in my heart of hearts I do believe they've kept it alive. But where's the proof? Where's the proof? Okay. So something I like about this piece a lot is the juxtaposition of everything around it. Like, sorry, just like switch gears really quick. I just been looking at it, and the more I look at it, the more I'm like dissecting it. Um, First of all, this one obviously has a lot of relation to this one. So then I'm also taking that painkiller context into. Sorry, my nose is so stuffy. I'm gonna be right back. So sorry, guys. Truly.
All I seek to find is a love that's mine. Need a place to hide. Will you free my mind? Following the light of a world that's blind. In your eyes I see there's a place for me.
Yeah. Okay. So let's jump right back in. Yeah, it is like obviously there is the iconography. There's the symbol of the cross. Everybody knows like that's religion, the most dominant religion in America, Christianity. And then we have Jesus over here, missing an arm, but he's okay. Um, the juxtaposition of these two. Okay, so what we're looking at here, massive cross, but it wouldn't really fit Jesus, and it's not talking to him. So, I mean, the other one is a little bit. There's another cross over here, and then another portrait over here. So, very religious scene. But then this, the enter in red lights. Oh, oh, oh. Because red is not really considered like a very holy color. Honestly, maybe the blood of Jesus a little bit, I guess. But like even the cross is red. But the red enter, honestly, it's giving like do not enter. With the red, the color, it makes such a huge difference. And then the light, guys, this is a great composition. So when we're looking at the cross, what I read it as is like religion is a drug was my first thought. Um, I feel like I have a relationship with God, but I don't go to church. So yes and no. It's developing. I mean, I'm happy with it. I think honestly, I used to be I was raised extremely Christian. Okay, so that's maybe also why this interests me so much. That's good. That's a good question. Context. I was raised very, very Christian. Though we never went to church, it was kind of like a practice that we had at home. And my mom started taking it super, super seriously a few years ago. And like it was like, this is when I was living at home. Oh my gosh. It was like wake up at 3 a.m. to do your prayers because it's the best time or something. And like memorizing passages and stuff. And let me show you guys my Bible. I have so many, so many notes in there. It's crazy. Oh, hope I didn't show anything. Anyway, but yeah, so like these are all my bookmarks from that. Well, these are the bookmarks. Like, I was really, really studying a lot. But at the same time, I wasn't going to church. I did take a class in college on Christianity and then another class in the New Testament. So I feel like I have some context. I think my upbringing definitely made me more sensitive to religion and like more open to it, though I don't agree with everything. And the only thing I don't like about, like, not that I've really been enough, but what I hear a lot is that you have to find a good like Bible-based church rather than a church that's like, and I've heard other people talk about this too, where like you go in, you sing your hymns, you do your like it's like a procedure rather than like you're actually hearing like the word and understanding it, like you're going through like the motions of it, if that makes sense. Or of course there's the concern of like people who people who are kind of like twisting it. So you don't want to. There's so much to be careful of. But I would say I have a relationship with God. I just wouldn't call myself like 100% Christian. Maybe, I don't know. That's like probably the closest thing Christianish, but also like ish. So I don't know. But that's a good point because definitely my like upbringing with it has influenced my way of seeing it so much. So I kind of have a little bit of knowledge, some background knowledge for it. I'm not like a preacher or anything, but I thought this was really interesting because okay, something that I actually didn't or don't always agree with religion or with Christianity in some regards is the asking or asking with no action is my concern. Like I wouldn't want to pray every day, oh my gosh, like help me lose weight, please, please. You know, like I wouldn't like do that and then also have donuts and fried chicken for every meal. You know, like I would not like do that and then be like walking. What's that? Gross. So I feel like you have to I feel like you have to take a hold of your own life and like pull the reins, get that in order. We can't just like I don't know. I think there's a certain passivity, a certain passive nature to it that I don't like as much. But at the same time, I do think that it's really good for morals and kind of like a guide and like it's literally a guidebook to life. But obviously, there are things you should take and things you should leave. Like you shouldn't take everything from anything, in my opinion. But fried food, great for the arteries. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Like, so I personally do believe in God. I did have some struggles with it when I was younger. Like, but I think it was also there was this point. Oh my god. There was this point where I asked for something, and this is another reason that I have like it just changed my perspective on this. So I asked for something um, from God, and I was like, um, can you please, please, please make it so I can do this? And the crazy part is, like, I could have done it, and like it was the situation was good, but then I didn't have the power to actually make it happen, and I was like, no, because I was like, literally everything fell into place except for the final step, and like honestly, from that point on, I was like, mm, mm, and I understand like everything happens for a reason, whatever, blah blah blah. But that at my tender age, I was like, do you exist? And I think so for a long time I was agnostic. And maybe I still am. No, no. Cuz I it's hard to once you've like been raised with it, it's hard to be like, psh, that's silly. Like for me at least. I know a lot of people do it, but it's like hard for me to like fully be like, no, I don't believe that because it's like a part of me now. And honestly, it has been it's been really good to do the Hands of Influence series because I feel like it is an influence and it's an influence that you don't really get rid of. Like there are other influences I'm talking about in it as well, but sorry. But I noticed even looking back in my artwork from like years ago from college, from high school, like I use hands a lot. And I was like, I didn't really get like why. Oh, maybe I have a picture. There's this one piece I have that I was like, I think honestly, I didn't even realize how much it looked like a religious piece until like critique. When I was kind of looking at, so when you have art critique in college, you show your work and you basically get like criticized, criticisms. Um, so yeah, it's so funny because I used that in so many interviews when I was looking for a job. I was like, yeah, I'm great at taking critique because I'm an art major. So and they were like, oh, I never thought of that. That's a good point. And I was like, yeah, it is. So like transferable skill, which it is. But something I've noticed. Okay, also this is so funny. We were talking about Virgo earlier. Another trait of Virgo is that we're super critical. Yeesh. Unfortunately, that is right on the money. But it's because we're so critical of ourselves too. And I don't know how much I believe in that stuff, but that's accurate. But that crit also lets you see through the eyes of other people. And I think when I was looking at my work through my own eyes, I wasn't like seeing fully what was influencing me or what I was um, getting, what was I was absorbing. Are you saying I'm critical? LOL. What? It's not that bad. But honestly, I feel like that's how you improve. So it's hard for me to apologize for that. Because I'm like, yeah, well, don't you want to do better? So I'm like, don't you want critique? Don't you want to improve? And I want to improve and I like critique. No, literally. It's not that bad. Maybe I'm a little critical. A little. A lot? I'm critical, I guess. But it's like in a good way, a productive way. If you don't critique, then how will you learn? If you don't critique, how will you improve? But anyway, so being able to see my work from other people's eyes gave me, even though nobody said it, actually, I kind of just realized it, especially since I went to a PWI. So just like from like stereotypes, like blank slate, they don't know me at all. And they see me with a piece. Okay, so the piece I'm thinking of, I had the girl and she was like looking out at the sky and there was like this beautiful sunset in the background and then there's this hand coming down out of the sky. Like 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 just coming like down out of the sky. Wait, was it like this or was it like no, it was like an open hand, like open, facing up, palm up. And I was like, um, it's not bad if they can handle critique. People who cannot handle critique, oh my god. I become like an evil person. So it depends on the person. Not everybody can handle hearing about themselves. And I have to remember, I used to do this religiously, but but I got out of the habit of doing it. I have to ask people, like, do you want advice or do you want me to listen? And that solves so many problems. That has stopped so many arguments. Oh my gosh. But sometimes people just want to listen or want you to listen. Mm, and that's okay. Sometimes I'm that person where I'm just like, I actually did not want to hear your opinion. So, thanks so much for that. But yeah, sometimes you just need someone to listen to you. So I've started to ask. Anyway, rewind. No, like yeah, because it's also like a perspective thing. Like if you're looking at a situation, yeah, and you're like in it, it's hard. It might be harder for you to see what is obvious to others. But for me, I have like I have the kind of social anxiety that makes me overthink in group situations. Not only overthink, but like try to read people, I guess. And I like I've gotten pretty good at reading people a little bit. I mean, look at the books I read. But like I I kind of like get intuitions about like what people are thinking. And I try not to trust that too much because you never know. But at the same time, like I'm looking at your body language and that's clear. I hear your tone of voice and that's clear. Like, I don't know. So I trust a little bit. I don't know. It's a balance. It's a balancing act. Um, anyway, so I could tell that everybody else. Okay, right. So stereotypes. Obviously, black people are known for being more religious. And at a PWI, which means a predominantly white school, by the way, at a PWI, of course, like if they're looking at my work, I was like, I didn't even realize that until I showed you guys. Like looking through your eyes, looking at me, that's when I had the realization. And I honestly, I mean, I don't know that anyone was really thinking it, but I just, in context, I was like, this kind of seems like a religious piece. Like, this is something I noticed myself today with you all. And I obviously have been running with that a little bit, like the influence things. I can't wait to do, ooh, the other painting with the 9. I'm excited for that one. Oh my gosh. But, yeah. I forget where I was going with that. Am I religious? Oh yeah, we were talking about this piece. Okay, so the symbolism here. So with my background and with this piece, I feel like the light is okay. Also, you guys can. I'm open to other reads. Like, yeah, but I feel like the pills in here are saying that um that like religion is addictive, and I can totally see that. I think it is in that it is like a cure all as well. Like, give all your problems to God. Okay. And the color, I mean, it could be passion, it could be blood, it could be. I just feel like there's so much symbolism here. It could be love, possibly. But I don't know. I don't get love from this red. This red looks intense. which I think religion could be as well, or could be described as well. It is intense, especially the God of Christianity in the Old Testament. Ruthless. This man was like, yeah, just kill your son to prove you love me. Did I stutter? Oh, just kidding. What? Just kidding? JK, don't do it. I was just seeing if you would. Who does that? Oh my god. No, literally. Like, wow. Anyway. So, I guess it also depends on what part of the Bible we're talking about. But, okay, then the red enter. Especially with the like thin and narrow path that they always describe needing to go to heaven. I thought enter was such an interesting word to put there, especially in red. The red goes with this theme of intensity, but also like I don't know, I just feel like I don't see this. And for some reason comes to mind for me is do not enter, even though it doesn't say that. It feels like that. And I was like, how why does it feel like that? But it's the juxtaposition of everything plus huh. I'm sorry, this is also telling me about myself because I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like as I have already described, I wouldn't say I'm like top tier like spiffy uh, poster child for Christianity. So maybe it felt like do not enter just because I'm looking at it. For other people who are super Christian, maybe it feels like enter. That's so wild. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. My mind works a mile a minute. I feel like, especially recently, I felt like I have been such a blabbermouth. So thank you guys for listening. But like in the past, like couple, you're trying to keep up. Yeah, I know. I definitely a yapper. But I don't know. Things are interesting to me, and I think you can realize a lot by talking things out. Um, yeah, and it's like, it's not that I like wouldn't want to go to heaven, you know. It's just like it doesn't feel welcoming. Even especially with the big cross. Oh my gosh. I used to wear a cross religiously like every day. I keep saying religiously. This is no pun intended. But like um I stopped when I started teaching because I didn't want to have any kind of issues with that and the kids. But hmm, I don't know. This just really spoke to me. I thought this was really interesting. Obviously, I have a lot to say about it. um, but yeah, and oh, and then the light or the fire. Okay, because I feel like fire. Okay, this has multiple meanings to me, in my opinion, because um, it has. So you, when you're using a lantern like this, you are trying to find your way in the darkness, and I feel like that is a great. Uh, like that was just a great idea. That was a great idea to put next to the cross because it's trying to help you find your way. It's trying to be the light. Um, if you'll accept it. But then, oops. But then, oh, we have one more after this. Okay. And then, also fire, like the cleanse of fire, plus, um, like how I used to burn sacrifices and things. And then Jesus right on top as a sacrifice, bro. Oh my god, the biggest sacrifice. This piece. Oh, I wonder what books those are. Physician's desk reference. Mm. Oh my god, guys, it just added a whole nother layer. That just added a whole nother layer. Gosh. Okay. So here we go. I think that saying that. Ooh, this actually touches on something that I've thought for a long, long time. Okay, so you know how people always pit like science versus religion against, like, people are always like, oh, you either believe in science or you believe in religion. I have to give Grey's Anatomy the credit for this one because they had a doctor in there that was religious, and she would hide it for a long time, but then it came out, and of course everybody was like, oh, I thought you're a person of science, you should be into science, don't worry about that. And she was like, no. Oof, okay. She was like, no, because our time and the time of God is not the same. There could still be, there could be, it could be, sorry, there could be, it could be true, both could be true, both could exist at the same time. In fact, one explains the other. One explains the other. It was not from Grey's Anatomy, but she was like, okay, well, Adam and Eve, yes, okay, maybe that is an explanation for evolution. Like, it doesn't have to be that, okay, the first people born were Homo sapiens sapiens. Adam and Eve could have been Neanderthals. Like, what do you know? Were you there? So I just thought that was an interesting and fresh look on how science and religion do not have to be separated. You don't have to destroy one. Like, they can coexist. They do coexist. Not only that, but the idea that in medical science, like, there are things you can't even explain. There are okay. Oh, okay. So there are things you can't explain, like miraculous recoveries, miracle being the key word there. Like, sometimes you just, it's something else, man. It wasn't the medicine, or the placebo effect, things like that, where it's like, well, it wasn't science, but it was something. What was it? I don't know. But in addition to that, there's the idea that science is actually explaining the works of God. And I was like, that's so freaking cool. That's such a cool idea. Because, like, think about it. Everything that we have has already been, like, the world was already created. And then we're trying to figure out how that happened. Like, and okay, so I also thought about this because I had a huge interest in natural science. I still do. So, like, I'm super into geology and, like, geography and, like, rocks and plants and stuff. But like, how they work, all the different genuses, and, like, the rock formations. Oh god, the trees, guys. Like, and then science is just telling us how, is explaining it. I really like that perspective. I thought that was really interesting. So this one really spoke to me a lot. I think especially in tandem with this one, I was like, hmm, interesting. Interesting. I can't also, this is like such like an, I just also am thinking, like, how did they get this many pills? Like, artist requests. I need enough pills to fill a box of, or like a cross. Thank you so much. I'm sure they probably made this themselves. But look at those close corners. Okay, this is I cannot breathe. Golly. Anywho. Yes, so true. it is a source of hope, and like it can actually alleviate pain, or it can. Oof. Also, ooh, wait, another read. So another thing that pills do is placate. So it could be that, right? Hmm. But sometimes people abuse those, and religion can be abused as well. Like for the wrong reasons. You have given people what feels like righteousness, and it's really just malice. Like, oof. Ah, this is such a good piece. Oh my gosh. Do I have the artist's name? Like, we should go look at some of their other work. Ooh. Robin Mick Joseph? Ooh, we're gonna see. Robin McJoseph, is it you? Oh. Okay. Not that one. Hmm. Did I get a card? Gosh darn it. Okay, you know what? This is a rabbit hole for another time. Exactly. Religion has been abused, literally. Like, the parallels that this artist is making just go crazy. They go crazy. And then the juxtaposition with the enter and Jesus right here. In fact, in this position, it seems like even though he's on the cross and there's another cross here with him, oh my gosh, they really crossed it up. But it also seems kind of like he is above it all. Like he's the tallest thing in the composition, or the highest thing in the composition with hierarchy of skill that does have meaning. Especially with this artist, they definitely thought of that, I feel like. Or I could be overthinking this and they're just like, yeah, that look at there. I always think that's so funny with an artist. Like when you're reading it and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is so good. Like I see the connection you made here, and this is connected to my life and the current events, and they're just like, I just like the color blue. And you're like, oh, that was gonna be my second guess. Me too. What? Yeah, totally. But yeah. But I do think they put a lot of thought into this, what makes it a really good piece. And it's so funny because I don't. Okay, so being a painter, I am super, super partial. Some may say too much so, partial to paintings. So I don't even know what you would call this. An installation? Like, this is. It's just so interesting. Um, yeah. Okay. That should have been the last one, lol. But I do have one more that I was interested in. I don't have as much to say about it though, so. Okay. This one, I really liked how they had the scores on top. Hey, Marlene, I should have done that for the other one. Oh. But they had the scores on top of the scenes. On the one hand, I do feel bad that they ripped up so much paper. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's pretty creative. That's pretty creative, ain't it? That's pretty interesting. Uh, dude I watch on YouTube, he studied philosophy. He mainly talks about mixed martial arts. But sometimes he talks about philosophy. Like David Hume. David Hume sounds really familiar. You can't take an ought from an is. I didn't get it. Oh, I mean, yes. I think I get it. Like, you can't worry about what could have been when it isn't. Worry about what you can control. Serenity prayer. I like that. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. I feel like that circles back to like the scary men stories earlier. um, right. Oh, that's the part. That was the ending I forgot. When we were going back down in the elevator, the other guys were like from the scary guy earlier from Miami. The other guys were like, initially, okay, so when he was first trying to convince us to come off of the elevator, and I was like, I literally can't move. Like, I'm not doing that. He was trying to give us, so he was like, no, I'll get this for you. I'll do this. Da, da, da. And, um, the guys in the elevator were like, oh, he might be a nice guy. Give him a chance. And I was like, you literally don't know him at all. But I mean, obviously, I didn't say that. So I'm like, yeah, you don't know. But once the doors closed and they saw him freak out, they're like, yeah, I think that was the right choice. Probably best. He didn't. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, what ought to have happened, it's not what happened. So it's just like, oh my God. I am so surprised at how much like I physically felt that story. I was really scared. I was like really freaking scared, guys. Wow. I'm glad I was able to speak up. My gosh. Ugh. Anyway, um, yeah, I like how they have the scores on top of this. And it looks like cityscapes. And the line work is so, so, so cool. Some of the composition, not really my favorite. The colors, anyway, I thought the addition of the scores was really interesting. The rest, I mean, I think the line work is crisp. I think that the composition could be better. There were a lot of, oops, it was very much like centered, which is, I feel like a little bit of a cop out sometimes. Like, why are you putting everything right smack dab in the middle? Oh my gosh. Ah! Even on this one where he has this side piece, like right in the middle. And I think also, I mean, I like the idea of having the scores, but I didn't know if it really fit the context or like, because these are all, I'm pretty sure, these are all scenes in San Francisco, but then there are these like dokes. I didn't watch that. Uh, wait, this is the guy. Oh, yeah, I did watch that. I don't know why I was thinking Dexter's Laboratory. I was like, immediately. Oh, fromage. Um, anyway, yeah, he would have. He would have. Because, guys, I don't know if you've ever been so scared, like, your hairs are raising up and, like, like, you know, like, it's, like, fun to have, like, a little thrill and a roller coaster, but you don't feel like a pit in your stomach, you know? Ah! I should make a piece about that. No, actually, I'm not gonna give it any more energy. uh, it is what it is. Anywho, it's been so good to be back. I miss streaming. Um, but I am getting super tired. Okay, so like, you think I should? Mm, I'll think about it. Oh, you know what could be a good idea? To always make a painting of the trip, or like of travel I do. I want to start traveling more. Make a book. Huh. Maybe I should use it. Make like a PSA. Make like a. Oh, thank you, Cozy. I wish I thought the same. But in time, I guess it's just practice, really. Oh, also, guys, if you watch any K-dramas, I have a recommendation. This one I just watched, and honestly, I decided it's gonna be. I'm gonna start. Okay, so this year to limit my consumption. Oh, we didn't do this, but this year to limit my consumption, I decided to only watch like a handful of shows. Bob's Burgers, that's not going anywhere. I know, I had never been into them either, but I literally just watched my first one and I love it so much. I literally just like, I can't even. Okay, so Bob's Burgers is not going anywhere. That's gonna be one of my shows I watch. This show that I just finished, so good. It's called Dynamite Kiss. Maybe I already said that. Anyway, so good. A little bit weird, but not in any way that's like gross or like a deal breaker. Just like a little odd. It's just like, okay. So that one, I think I'm gonna probably do like Severance whenever they freaking make a new episode. Oh my gosh. Severance, Bob's Burgers. This is quite a list. Severance, Bob's Burgers, Dynamite Kiss. And then I want to find a show in another language too. Another different language. Or maybe I'll do an anime. Because I just want to have more focus this year. I feel like I spend too much time dilly-dallying. No. 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 You almost gave me a heart attack. Severance is not over. The show has been renewed for a third season shortly after the conclusion of its second season, which has become Apple TV's most watched series. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, you scared me. Okay, so that's 4. Plurbius. Okay, I don't know about that one though. We crashed. Okay, let me see. 1 second. Yeah, I was like, Severance is over? I don't remember the exact ending, honestly. I remember the door closed. But I don't remember, I remember feeling very disappointed. Okay, Plurbius. Plurbius? What a fun name. Ooh, and maybe if Common Side Effects gets a new season. Oh, it's getting to be more than a handful. Common Side Effects is on Netflix. It's really, really good. It's about basically if you had like this mushroom that could cure everything. Oh, pluribus. 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 Thank you for the phonetic spelling, because I was definitely saying plurbius, and I definitely wrote down plurbius. Yep. Pluribus. Okay. Post-apocalyptic science fiction television series created by Vince Gilligan for Apple TV. Oh, and if Silo gets a new okay, guys. I might not do this short or small group. You know, I'm just gonna do shows. Mm. There's so much good content out there. Ooh, okay. Can we watch the trailer on here? Like, is that kosher with Twitch? Would that be like cool? I love Three Body Problem. Oh my gosh. When the next season comes out, yeah. I love how you said I think your brain would love it. Yeah. No, literally. Three that was really, really good. Oh my gosh. I love how it started out and it was just like chill. And then it was like not chill. Not chill at all. Be scared. Um, that's a really good one. Did I say Silo yet? Okay. Silo, We Crashed, Pervious, Common Side Effects, Three Body Problem. No, literally. Literally. Oh, gosh, it was so good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Also, hey, Kellen. Or King Kels. I did a little bit of staying at home, a little bit of going out. I did just get back from a trip that was awesome. Awesome. The only thing I would change is more art. But I really can never get enough of art, so that might like always be my issue. Oh no, that sounds actually horrible. Ah, can never get enough. Oh my gosh, that's actually horrible. Ugh. Anyway, it is just about that time. I thought we were gonna do so much more today, but you know what? I'm gonna do that 20 minutes because I did rob you guys of that earlier. Okay, so this is my board, my vision board. You know what I'm gonna do actually is a little edit so I can show you the whole thing. I was gonna do it more cutely, but we don't have time now. This should work because there's someone on here who needs like some shorts or something. So I'm just gonna give her some shorts, and then you guys can look at my thingamabobber. Yeah. In fact, I really should give her like a cute, pretty like little dress. Because that's the vibe this year. Okay, I'm just gonna literally just block it out. Whatever. Oh gosh, this doesn't look great. Don't judge, guys. I'm just trying to make a solve, you know? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, cool. It wipes off immediately. Awesome. Well, I don't know. I think it is also good. It's not like that bad. You know what? I think you guys can relax. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, you can see it from here. Oh, no. Okay, so here is my vision board. So far, this is incomplete. I still have a bunch of stuff to add. But anyway, so far what I have is a lot of like nature and travel. Over here. Over here. Guys, this is my favorite part so far. I did the wine. Oh, I think I told you guys about that already. But yeah. I want to go to more vineyards. I want to go to more vineyards. I want to go to more mountain ranges. I just want to be outside more. I was outside a lot last year actually, so that was pretty successful. But then oh yes. Okay, so this corner over here. Oh my gosh. This corner, wait, yeah, this corner is the direction I want my art to take. So I want to start doing more work of different women. Unfortunately, but unsurprisingly, also unfortunately, I couldn't find any black references in my magazines. But I will get some. And oh wait, I did. Oh, I have it, but I haven't put it on yet. Oh, because I put that for a different section that I. So that's my art section. Let me show you guys the rest of the pieces I want to include. Oh, I want to go somewhere snowy. I want to do like a ski trip. Yeah, right? Like, who is going to complain about that? But yeah, so. Oh my gosh, so many good words too. Is this tether gonna work? Okay. So things that I still have to add. Embracing the future carefully. I love that. I feel like that's very me. But also, like, why would you not want to be careful with your life? You know, it's kind of important. Like, one thing you have. This one, I mean, doesn't need any explanation. Do better. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, guys. Awesome. Great. Lasting bonds. I really want to work on that this year. I feel like I am like I want to expand my circle. I You did what? Oh. LOL. Yeah. I feel like it's good to be careful with it. Just because, wait, so now that you have regulation, you're like less, oh, literally forever. But I also want to make some like crazy freaking connections this year. I'm like, ugh, I was gonna say, like, I want to be like, guys, yeah, I was talking to the president, but but yeah, maybe the president of like art. That would be awesome. Okay. This was the other piece of the winery. Okay, some of these are scrap. But like friendship, cherish. Ooh, this is an artist. We had him at the art gallery. His name is Jay Lewis. Guys, this is going to go in the art direction area. Because, like, look at how she's painted. Like, she isn't painted. What the? That's so cool. This TO of art, that would be so cool. So, like, literally. Like, I just feel like that's not a crazy ask. I have my elevator pitch ready. Hi, I'm Alta Core. I'm an oil painter, and I'm really interested in what you do here. Okay, I have to like spiffy it up a little bit, but I feel like that was a good start. I have this one. This one this is also a direction I want to take my art in. I want to be more painterly. My painterliness used to come so naturally, and then now I feel like it's always a struggle to like make my work look really like painterly. I don't know. Well, so when I say painterly, I mean like knowing when to have more brushstrokes, when to have less, when to focus my attention. Instead of, I feel like my work, unfortunately, is becoming more like realistic. Even though I'm doing like the hands, which is not like realistic, but I don't know. Read, of course. You guys will be there for that. Courage. That reminds me, did anybody see Wicked? Or Wicked 2? That Tin Man was upset. Upset. Anyway, self-love. Entry. This is actually a big word. This is a big word. Entry for me, for my purposes, is gonna be a lot about taking the first step to get to know about what I want to be entered in. Hold on. Because this will include like art events, art galleries, openings. It will include It will include like physically entering the spaces and being in places that will help my work, but it also will include submissions and like participating in contests and doing different art like events and things like that. So that's like this is so small, but this is probably the biggest thing for this year. Like entering a new era. I want to do some more awards and exhibitions. These are going to be separated. And then, okay, so I had this one and I was like, I want to teach a class. But I'm like a full-time art teacher, so I do want to teach a class for like adults though. So I'm still going to keep it. I just like realized like that's kind of like a half check, like a half like fill in the box halfway. I don't know what this is. Oh, an angel. Yeah, I want an angel on my. Oh, here's the paint better. Yeah, so this is the piece I showed you from the magazine earlier that was like on the nose. Yeah, that's a good goal. I'll do that. Leap. Oof. We're talking about that too, guys. Ooh. 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 An art class? That's really cool. What kind of class was it? Or like what kind of, if it was art, what kind of a medium was it? This should also say eat. Like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys like have this problem, but sometimes like, you know, when you get really busy and you're like, what's food? Who is that? Does she live here? I forgot about her. But the macros, man. The macros on not eating are really, really bad. It's still very cool to teach a class. And you're teaching like higher ed too. Like I love the kids. Love it. But I would like to teach more advanced students at some point. And honestly, that advancement does not need to be skill-wise. If you can regulate your emotions, that would be great. Like, not asking for too much from an adult, I don't think. So, that would be cool. That would be great. Oh my gosh. I think I told you guys about that kid. Ooh. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. How was that? I feel like I like rarely went to my orientations. My orientation classes. Artist choice. I like that. I want to be able to have choice in my art. Not just like I want to be able to make demands. Like I want the gallery to be like, "Oh, what do you need for us to do your have your show here?" And I'll be like, "I need room and board. I need this many sales. I need like I want to be guys, they should be scared." But they won't even be scared. They're gonna be so happy. Isn't that great? That is a great opportunity. Content. Actually, this should be as big as it is. They should find the board then. No exceptions. I don't know what they think this is, what kind of ship I'm running. I really want to go to the Grand Canyon, guys. Like, I am obsessed with rocks. Like, it's like a bucket list item a little bit. Ooh, some flowers. I am going to include these. I thought this was scrap, but I'm not going to scrap it. Oh, it is scrap from something else. Okay, anywho. I'm going to keep it. Connects culture. I feel like this one is going to really be talking about identity. So I've recently realized, or not even recently, but I was just dissecting Alta Core. Get your feet wet. Ah. Oh, that actually goes with something I already put on the board. Ugh. This went with this guy in the water. This guy in the water, and then it said, get your feet wet underneath. And like, literally, I want to be the kind of artist that I'm like, yeah, so there's no problem. I really love that angle in the middle of the street. Let's take it. Okay, yes. So I feel like I've been thinking about the name Alta Core. Also, I want to have this vibe this year. Like, this is the vibe. And then I'm going to cut out the rising artist here. Ah! Okay. Then, also... Okay, I was thinking about Alta and Core. So, for Alta, that's my middle name. And, I get it from my great-grandma, who just treated my mom super kindly. Like, she made such an impression on my mom. My mom had some family troubles growing up. But spending time with her was like, with her grandma was like best memories. And so she named her daughter that. And it was so cute. But yeah, so I want to like honor that, I guess. But also, it means tall in Spanish. And I am pretty tall. There are some people still taller than me. But hardly. And then Core comes from my last name, which is Sierra Leonean. And, not phonetically. Is it phonetically? It has the same sound as core, like heart in French. So together, it kind of says like high heart or like tall heart, which I really like. And I didn't like mean to do that, but I was realizing like how things sound makes so much of a difference. Like if you are I'm so sorry guys. I don't know why I am not 5'2". I'm like 6'7". No, but seriously, I'm not 5'2". Have you seen how tall I am, sir? Like, no. Anyway, I used to do runway. Like, yeah, I have some height. Anyway, like 6'7". I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Priorities. That's what I know is really bad. I'll be right back. Oh no. Okay, so I was gonna say that I feel like I want to talk more about identity and the melding of those. Like, I don't know. There's like the meanings to me personally and to like others. I want to talk about that more in my work. Yes, much taller. That's the only thing about like working with adults. Like they're gonna be as tall as me. Sometimes taller and older. I don't know how to handle. going from teaching elementary school to teaching like adults. I'm gonna dip my toes in the water and see, cause I oh, actually, LOL. I'm saying that the adults will be able to regulate their emotions, but like that may not always be true. That may not always be true. So that could be worse, actually. That could be worse. Alas. Just gonna wish for the best and do it anyway. um, so yeah, those are some of the things that I was gonna add. But what I have already is the salad. Salad is delicious. There's some more up here with the wine. The cruises, the way I need to be in nature this year is like, ooh, and then I can start doing more plein airs, which means just like painting outside while you're outside. It's really cool. I'm trying to get rid of that, by the way, the vocal fry. I don't know if, is it noticeable? And I want to have like, this side, golly. And I want to have a soft year. I want to be in my soft girl era. So I have this over here with the little bunnies and the pink and the peonies, and yeah. And then a whole lot of water. I want to see a lot of water this year. And I want to get on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. Has anyone here? I feel like what am I waiting for? Really? Like, it's very reasonable to like take a cruise. Like, I've spent more on less. Probably. I don't know how much a cruise is. Let me see. No, literally. And honestly, I feel like I do, but I also could do more. Honestly, okay, so something that I always have like wanted to do, but it just doesn't really make sense for me, is have my nails painted like 24/7. But then we get to the clay unit and I'm like, erg. Or then I get some freaking Prussian blue stuck under my nail and it looks horrible. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I think I remember that when I was at the monuments. That was good. That was a good one. I could do that. Oh, but my French easel is broken, so I won't really be able to. Maybe I could like make an old cigar box into a ooh. We can make an old cigar box into a plein air box. Okay, I'm hoping that I got the book with the show of that. Okay, in one of his books he shows, or Jeremy Mann, in one of his books he shows how he does his plein airs. Can you just slip right back where you're supposed to be, please? Oh my god! Okay. Let's okay. I hope it's this one. Urgh. Yeah, I feel like a cruise would be so much fun. I hope I don't get seasick. I don't think I've ever been on the water long enough to. But that would suck. No, please. No. Okay, I'll just have to get the other book, which is also fine. But He has a section where he talks about how he makes his plein air, like, on the go paint thing. So that could be cool. That could be cool. Anywho, yeah, those are my goals for the year. And I want to tame dragons. I want to make big problems look small. That's at the top, but I don't know if I can show it to you guys. It's a little risque. It's one of the paintings from that awesome artist who has the ethereal things. Oh, give me 1 second, my nose. Guys, there was so much to catch up on. It's almost 10 o'clock. I have to go to bed. Oh, gosh, first day of work tomorrow. In 2 weeks. I honestly don't know if I'm ready. Like, I don't remember what we're doing. Oh boy, I think I have clay. I love clay. The kids love clay. But clay is messy. It's messy. They don't know how to clean. They do not know how to clean. Another hour, sir? Oh my god. I don't have that in me. I don't have another hour. We can take the hour and pop it over to Tuesday. And we'll, on Tuesday. On Tuesday. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. I need to get turpentine also anyway. Golly. I wanted to play a game today too, but if I don't go to sleep now, it's gonna be a rough day tomorrow. So, au revoir, arrivederci, adios, ciao. Thank you for watching. Yeah, let's see. Good idea. Oh, hello people. Streamlabs does not tell me the right amount of viewers. It's been at 4 this whole stream. LMAO, it's been 4 hours. How do I even do that yet? Oh yeah, I remember how to do that. LOL. You know, I'm gonna give you guys some art since we have not done any art today. Let's see. Let me see if there's anyone I'm following. No, let's find someone new. Category. Oh yeah, I think I was gaming like the last time, but it was a short stream. Ooh. Okay, someone just turned 24. We're gonna do the birthday person. Oh. Never mind. I got a warning that they have significant profanity or vulgarity, violent and graphic depictions. So no, we're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that one. But we can do possibly some traditional art. if I can find some somewhere over the rainbow. Golly! We're just hanging out. It's no big deal. LOL. This, do we love vulgarity though? I don't love it. I think I could pass. I'm gonna pass on that one. Yeah. Chibi or die. Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, or we could do a game. You know what? Let's do a game that I've been wanting to like get better at. That could either be Persona 5, or it could be Deathloop, or Cyberpunk. Cast your votes. I'm just kidding. Like literally, if anybody suggests anything, it'll be. I'll look for it. Like. By category, I'm gonna say possibly Cyberpunk. Really crazy? Oh. Why do you say that? Oh my gosh, I need to get more progress. Okay, I'm gonna watch somebody do Persona. I feel like Persona 5 is something that I can like reasonably play in a reasonable amount of time. I can like learn to play and get it. Yeah? Right? Oh gosh, I have to pee. Okay, let's see. I don't know as many gaming streamers. Let's see. Ooh, do not know these characters. Okay, let's go. I'm nervous. I've never crashed or rated a gaming stream. I guess it's the same thing. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. No, I'm scared. Wait, let me see. Why is this so hard? I have to pee so bad. I'm just gonna like... Just gonna pick something. Nope, let's do it. Just do it. Nike, just do it. Shia LaBeouf, just do it. Persona 5. Ooh, let's see who has a little. What is EN-VTuber? I know the VTuber is like the animated person, but EN? The questions I have. Okay, let's see. Let's join in! Oh my gosh! Bye-bye! Oh, with 2? What? Oh. Ora, arrivederci, adios, much love, happy new year, happy birthday, happy birthday, oh my gosh, and see you on Tuesday. Wait a minute, did I not just do the raid? LMAO. Did I not do it? Love that. Hilarious. So cute. Funny. Wow. Let's try that again. Let's try that again, why don't we? Oh, I'm already rating them? What the heck? Wait, how? Oh. Okay, bye guys. Have a good night. Oh, let me turn that off. Where is that? Bow, bow, bow. Oh, wait. Oh, sweet. Huh? Oh, thank you.